something. Hello, and welcome to 7 Inc. episode 3. We had some complications starting, but here we are. As you can see, only 3 of us. My name is Eleanor, I will be the keeper, and these are my so far 2 players. One will not be playing today, sadly. The other will come back in a bit, we hope. But yeah, for now we can play even like this. Last time, on episode 2, you guys were still on the train. After being held at gunpoint, you, Takoda, helped this woman, Henrietta, and Ralph to try and sacrifice Mr. Green. However, you managed to stop her. Patrick and Arthur jumped in to this seemingly ritual that she was doing and stopped her. Tied her up, made sure that she's not gonna hurt anyone else. However, you didn't manage to save everyone, or at least he wasn't a threat because Ralph jumped out of the train and killed himself. Now you have arrived in Danvers, or the train has arrived. Yeah, Henrietta is tied up. Next to her is Michael, who is taking a look at the book that she had on her. A book that talks about some creature or god called the Fey Father. And yeah, the rest of you are now in another compartment and the train just stopped. Before the doors open, you are now currently in compartment number 3, it was. Do you want to go somewhere else, or are you okay with staying here while the doors open?
I think the last thing we did was Takoda took care of my wound,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess.
And I looked about Henrietta that she kind of survives the thing we have planned on to talk to her.
I
Okay.
think it makes
Art.
sense if we two sit in compartment number 3.
Yeah,
So-
just looking for you.
Alright. So the doors of the train open. You are right now the 2 of you plus Arthur and I think Michael as well, right? With Henrietta. You all grouped up, yeah. And also Jack Bell. He's also still there with you. You can see that the doors open and there's already a couple of cars there, police cars, waiting.
No surprise. The thing is, we didn't manage to call anything to the staff members. So the staff members only know that some crazy guys screamed and stumbled in a train. That Mr. Greenman is probably definitely dead. Nobody knows who killed him. And Ralph jumped out of the window. And we come out of the storage room with Henrietta handcuffed and several wounded from pistol shots. And a half-decayed green man corpse in a storage room with some strange symbols. That's just to summarize what they probably know.
Do you
And the
say
policeman.
some of those parts out loud?
No, definitely
No,
not.
okay.
No.
None of them.
No. Just maybe.
We are in big trouble.
I think so too.
And he will take his gun and try to hide it as good as
That's a
possible.
really good decision.
You can hear Jack saying, actually, you guys just be honest about what happened. They will understand. Don't try to hide anything. If you do, you'll just seem more suspicious than we do already.
Only when I'm a good liar, and I'm not a good liar. That's why the trust.
Sounds like it isn't your first rodeo.
It's my first rodeo. I'm a doctor.
I said it to Jack.
Oh, okay.
Jack's puts his hand in his like jacket, takes out a little badge. Little, you're not sure if it's police or FBI. It looks very official. And then he puts it back. He says, "I let's just say I know how to behave in such situations."
I think you can see Patrick is relaxing a bit.
The thing is, does policemen or FBI or some people from their service not need to show the badge all the time at first when something troubling happens? Because to show it now, it's kind of...
You could roll for law. You could ask.
Okay, I mean, we have Arthur with the law, but he's not currently there, but he's in a group. Can I not use him as a role? No, I can probably
Let's
not.
do it. Why not?
Because
I'll
he
just
would
roll.
see the badge.
I don't think he's got an 82 for law.
No, I don't think so too.
Arthur is not sure. It does seem fishy, but
Okay,
I mean, you got bigger
the
problems right
definitely.
now.
Yeah. My thing is just only how trustworthy is Jack Bell, and currently he's not at the top at trustworthy, but just good to know. Okay, we go to the policeman, I think.
The doors open and you don't have to go anywhere because the policemen come to you. Multiple ones. They don't just go to you. They just like spread through the train. Basically, looking at the scene, what's important, who's maybe a bit shaken up, whoever needs help. They quickly, before talking to anyone, they just go into basically every room compartment. They quickly meet with the what was his name? Zill, with one of the workers that helped you before, and also with the train operator. They talk a little bit. They discover the bathroom and the 7th compartment. There's a good dozen policemen, and 2 of them approach you as a group. One starts talking to Jack Bell. The other goes to you guys.
Does it seem like they know each other, or so they're talking
No.
officially, or okay?
I mean, Jack Bell shows his badge pretty quickly and then just starts talking to the guy, while the other police officer goes to you.
So Patrick will not sit there with his hands up, but he will make clear he is no great.
Okay. The policeman asks, "Alright, we have received a couple of information, regarding the case, whatever, regarding the ride, everything. What do you know? What happened on the train to Danvers?"
Now release, they have no fucking clue what happened there. Okay, let's go to info. I think we can just tell them what happened. Just, do we need to summarize what happened, or I mean?
No, you can say everything, and you can say we say everything except for if you want to leave certain parts out, or however. You don't have to literally explain it.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Patrick will tell him the most parts, not his. It's I forgot the word. Not his ball of madness.
Oh yeah, not the craziness.
He will leave out a bit. So for the medical parts, he will will go Takoda first.
Sure,
But,
I will summarize kind of everything. I just leave it down what happened with Michael in the bathroom, because it seems not really not important for the policeman. Just kind of what Henrietta did in the bathroom with the pistol, then what Ralph did to escape. I just kind of not say what he's doing with the occult speech to manipulate people. I let that out because it seems not really. Yeah, it seems crazy, and policemen don't like crazy people. So that's out. And then what Wolf did, and I think that's it. That we cuffed Henrietta. She is with us, I think. So it's just an example. That's it.
Okay.
Nothing
So,
more, I think.
what do you say about what's left of Mr. Green on this pretty obviously ritualistic thing?
I mean, I can say that something strange happened to Mr. Green Man.
Mhm.
Henrietta did something with him. We all can agree on. We never saw again, never. So we can't really tell what happened there. And the policemen need to look at themselves and make a picture out of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I will tell them what I saw when I looked through the roof window. So that she was sitting next to the corpse, speaking a language I didn't know. But Patrick will not talk about the book. I think he will be happy if Michael's able to investigate it.
Yeah, Michael, I think, wants to investigate by himself.
Alright, so you can see the officer taking notes on his little notebook and looking at his colleague that's talking to Jack, and you can hear Jack seemingly agreeing with the policeman as they both shake hands, and Jack kind of gestures towards Henrietta and says, yeah, to Davy Hobbs, yeah. Would be better. Yeah. Other than that, someone from back of the train, probably someone who just was in compartment 7, comes to you guys as well, or to the policeman, and they exchange a few words. And the man is asking for, or not asking for, but he points out that something is missing from Mr. Green, something very important. A notebook that Mr. Green was known to always carry around with him. If he doesn't,
yeah,
a small, probably a small black notebook. He always had it. He always wrote important stuff in it, and that would probably help with the case. Maybe deliver some clues, or his final thoughts, even.
it's not in the book. That's not the same book like we have the blue book with
No,
strange
that one's completely different.
Yeah, that's a note what he in the first session
Yep.
took out and noted something.
Yeah.
Either Ralph had it when he jumped out of the window, or Henrietta had it, or the killer. Shit. We don't know. Do we know?
Do
No, we
you
don't
say
know.
something?
No, only when he asked me so.
Okay.
Just brain thinking.
The policeman that just asked for the notebook goes to you, Takoda, and asks, has anyone of you talked to Mr. Green before his demise? Has he said anything?
I mean, he knows that I helped him out with the stuff because he collapsed, and I helped him.
This is the new policeman. He's basically asking for.
Okay, I summarize
just
a little bit before everything happened with Creeman. I just say that we helped him out. He collapsed, then I'm a doctor, blah blah blah. Helped him out.
Could have anyone taken the notebook if you saw one?
No. Probably either Ralph, Henrietta, or the other strange person who probably are the threat to Green Man.
Any
Probably
clues on who that might be? Suspicions?
There are some suspicious persons in the train. That's
Do you have
true.
any evidences towards anyone?
No,
All
I
right.
can't really tell you something about that.
We
Nothing
can't really act
straightforward.
on suspicions.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
All right.
still, policeman.
Okay.
I mean,
The
it's still a murder case.
train operator looks. No, the policeman goes to the train operator. Yeah, they talk a little bit, and then yeah, two policemen kind of go to you guys and towards Henrietta and want to take her with them.
I mean, we can't just say no. We want to ask her out. I mean, can we? No, we can't. That's a
You
policeman.
can try what you want.
No. They can take Henrietta definitely.
Okay.
Oh, do you agree? I would agree.
I don't think we have some.
We have nothing. I don't know. Arthur
Yeah,
is
we
not a
have
real policeman, so he's kind of
Arthur is
No
like
tell.
an policeman.
yeah.
So
Exactly. I can just ask Jack. Can we ask Henrietta out, or it's just when she's encased, she's gone forever?
Jack says, well, they're probably gonna take her to the station and question her a little bit, and afterwards, after that, she's going to Davy Hobbs, to the Davy Hobbs Asylum, the Denver State Hospital.
Yeah, but we can. Yeah, okay, that's not a problem. I
There you could maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, do something. Yeah. I know.
And yeah, the policeman question a few more people, ask around, look around, make everything.
There's nobody still left. Everybody from the train is still kind of outside, inside, and get questioned. I'm looking around about the short businessman. Maybe he's staying there or get asked or questioned.
As you walk through the compartments, you can't seem to find him.
Yes,
He's not there.
he's not there. So I can be sure that nobody left the train when it's stopped.
No,
Because of
you can't know. You know that from your compartment, no one left. But you were in compartment 3. Last you know, the short businessman was in compartment number 5. You wouldn't know if someone left from there. Would have been difficult, but not really impossible.
Yeah, not impossible. Shit. Okay, then the short businessman is not there anymore. Batch. Okay, well then. I mean, I'm looking outside, but I don't see him. Definitely not see him. Okay, I'm going back to the group. Sad.
By this point, most policemen have left. Only a couple are still talking to the train operator, and a new group of, not policemen, but like workers that are with them, taking care of what is left of Mr. Green. And yeah, you guys are basically left free to go. Thanked for the information and for the cooperation. And yeah, you are free to leave the train.
Do you have already something like a hotel or something? So I would like to give him some information. If you need us again, we will be in hotel.
You could probably go to some motel. You could just say the motel. It's Danvers. It's not that big that they would have troubles looking for you.
Okay.
Then, yeah, going outside of the train. And breath the fresh air in a town.
Alright. The town is pretty full. It's not the biggest town, but for that it's... Oh, hi Tim. You
Hello.
literally just left
Hey.
the train, all of you.
Yeah, nice.
You didn't miss much. Welcome to Danvers. The town is pretty full, a lot of people, a lot of...
No.
or more Very few public transports, as you can see, and taxis, but the ones that you can see are packed full. Like, people are squishing inside, trying to, fit as many in as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hold in my case where my wallet is in there and all the important stuff really tied to me because I know this full cities and I know that some sticky fingers are there
Mm-hmm.
to steal my stuff.
One thing that I kind of forgot, but not really. Arthur isn't with you. He stayed with the police. You're not sure if he's being questioned, if he's become a suspect, or if he's trying to help. But he's currently not with you.
Okay.
Did he said something or?
He said, "Catch up." He said, "I'll catch up with you later."
Okay. Well,
Latest at the asylum.
Jack goes with the policeman too, or is he just
No,
still
Jack's like at the moment he's with you, but you can see that he's still with you in the group, but he's like already looking at the streets, looking for a taxi. Yeah.
Shit. Oh. How do you contact normally people? Without, I would ask for his number, but well.
It would nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. How do we contact you, Jack? I see you want to go to your location or important stuff you do in Denver, so don't wanna cage you in our group.
Well, what's your interest in contacting me? No offense, I just...
Yeah, of course, but I have the feeling something strange happened in the train, you can agree with me. And I have really the bell feeling that something strange will happen further here in Denver. And I just want a policeman, FBI agent, what you are, who actually experience kind of this situation. So when something like that happen again, I can contact you, and you can contact the policeman, and I have some information man who can talk to the policeman and is kind of knowledgeable about what happened.
Well, I suppose I could help with this case in the future if something comes up again. Right about that.
It's fine for me too.
Just leave a message on this number. They'll contact me. I'll
Okay.
get back to you as soon as possible. And he hands you a little card.
I read the card. Is there something, just a number?
It
or
just says bell and then number.
bell number. Okay, I like it.
Oh no, his official, so he's a policeman, FBI.
It doesn't look like it.
Definitely not. I mean, the policemen have not the card with his number and the bell. I think.
It's not a bell, it's the word bell.
Yeah, the bell. I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
He gives you a bell with a number on it.
Think about it, a little bell and a number around it. Oh my god, that
Like
would be
throws
amazing.
it around. Like at
Nice.
fan meetings.
Bell plus number. Noted.
Okay. And then Jack Bell says, well, it was nice to see some citizens taking initiative and getting involved even when not pushed to do so. I thank you for your service, I guess, and maybe see you later.
Exactly. Bye-bye.
A taxi stops by and yeah, Jack Bell drives off.
Strange guy. Definitely suspicious. Not a policeman.
You see, Patrick, will throw his. I think he will have some kind of C-sack, with a rifle, on the side of the sack, and he will shoulder it. So, what now?
Yes.
Question: I am with the group right now.
Yes. Henrietta
Okay.
is gone. She was taken to a place that, yeah. Jack
Asylum.
Bell explained that she would be taken to the station, there questioned, and then later to the Davy Hobbs Asylum, aka the Danvers State Hospital. I will
Oh.
write the name there, Davy.
That's the
Oh, yeah, that's
name.
good.
The hospital is also the asylum. Oh, that's not good.
Asylum, aka
Asylum.
the Danvers State Hospital.
Nice. And copy paste. Ding. Henrietta Police Station, Denver State Hospital. Davy Hope's Asylum.
Some of you guys know a little bit about those places, others nothing, I think.
I don't know anything about Denver. I was just sometimes there just to visit someone, but not like I know something.
So, what is the purpose of your traveling here again? Do you meet your friend again, or is it something else?
Not anymore. It's kind of I want to say strange, but the train thing was strange enough, I would say. No, I got a letter from someone who can kinda write a letter.
I'm here for a note I found from my wife.
Oh, your wife? For me, it's my mother. But my mother is dead.
That's a bit strange.
Exactly.
That people cannot write.
Exactly.
So, is your wife dead too, or? I would point in Patrick's direction.
I hope my wife Minnie is pretty alive, but she went missing on island, and all I got from her is a little note.
Oh,
It mentioned the words Denver. And
that's far.
I
Strange.
don't know what the hell she's doing here.
Well, not chatting or trading.
Only this one word, or
She's
is
a
there something
nurse.
else?
She was pregnant by the time she disappeared, so on the note there's just the word United States of America, Danvers, and Sun. So I have no fucking idea.
And what's about you, Michael?
I'm here to practice and also to learn. I have a lot stuff to do here.
Okay. Sounds more normal than we both have. Kinda, at least. Mom is dead and wife is missing. And stuff to learn.
Well, maybe we can try to do stuff together, so we can help each other some kind of.
Sure. Oh, I'm open to help, definitely. I mean, I'm interested who sent me the letter in Denver with the same handwriting like my mom. But I think I would probably help Patrick faster because his wife is kinda alive and my mom is kinda dead, so she can't really be threatened.
So you said your wife is a nurse, right?
Correct, so
Where?
Well, maybe we can find her in a medical place. So this asylum in this
was my first intention when I heard it.
Yeah, then let's go there. Maybe we can find something. But also we maybe should search for a shop on the way to that.
Yeah, before we do that, I would say we getting a hotel. Maybe.
Yeah, I think Michael could get some.
I need the shower.
Shower.
Yeah, I need a shower for this shit. Jesus. Definitely. And I think, Michael, you agree on because you're looking horrible. No offense.
I think it would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, it would not look as bad as I look if some stuff would not have happened, huh?
Yeah, of course, of course. Not anymore, hopefully. No blood and strange things.
Wait, will tap his shoulder. I still owe you one.
Yeah. Well, then I think we can go to a hotel. Do we have a map where we can look what's
Yeah, you
here or
like at the train station. There is a little.
information? I mean, there I talk to people. I like to talk to.
You can talk to people. You can look into
Yeah.
information, whatever you prefer.
Hey, I'm going to this information center when something there is in the train station.
Mhm.
Hey, my name is Takoda. I just want to know, can you recommend some hotels?
You ask your random woman on the street. She.
Oh, is there no information? So like information table
like
where
that? Yes, they seem to be quite busy at the moment with what
Oh, shit.
happened with the train.
yeah, okay.
But you
Sure.
could like wait until the police officers are done.
No, I think that take a little bit longer. But I'd have a random woman,
Greg
man.
would go to a map and will look for interesting places. So like Michael said,
Yeah, you can
some
look.
medical places and
Okay.
I actually would like to go on the other side of the street and visit the motel next to the train station.
Okay.
It's true. Most of the time, it's a motel in the train station. That's smart.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, Michael. You do manage to find one pretty quick. While the others, you
About we stay
just
together.
imagine it as Takoda. You getting these informations told to you while you, Patrick, look at them at the map Yeah.
I like it.
The woman just explains to you, yeah, there's the Davy Hobbs Asylum, biggest or the only hospital around, but mostly it has just mentally ill people in it. You, Patrick, on the information on the map, it says Danvers State Hospital. It does not say Davy Hobbs Asylum. Then the woman also explains how there's the Endicott Park, the Endicott pear tree, and I have so much stuff here. The Davy Summer House, which is this motel right over here. It's pretty nice. There's a farm. There's a pretty interesting place called the Salem Village Historic District. Just a bunch of houses commemorating and putting respect to the Salem witch trials that the city is strongly connected to. There's a couple of more things, but the woman is kind of busy and keeps going. Patrick, you look at the map. I don't have an actual map, and you don't really need one, I think, because the essence that you get is the town has a lot of stuff. It is very focused on its historical background, on the connection to the Salem witch trials. The state hospital is a very big thing, and it has a very cool shoe manufacturer, pretty high quality. Other than that, a lot of nature thingies.
Okay. Normal town.
And a
normal things.
library,
A book library.
Patrick
Oh,
will move away, bit disappointed from the map, but I think you have a clue.
Yeah.
Did we saw that Michael? Went...
I would like to shout at them from a distance, like over the map, over the street and a few meters away. Are you coming yet, or what is towering so long?
I'm coming. I'm seeing also that he found a motor, and then kinda. Yeah, it's a motor.
Okay. You enter the Derby Summer House, pretty standard motel. It doesn't look too big or too fancy. It's probably actually below your price range normally. Like, you guys aren't, you're not poor. Some of you have actually real good money. This motel is very easy to afford for you. Would be very easy.
Only need a bed and a shower, nothing else.
Okay.
I think there's some kind of reception.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
You
Okay, I think the first thing Patrick could do is he takes out a little pocket clock and will take out a picture from that shows him and his wife, and he will show it to the receptionist and ask if he saw this woman.
The older man looks at the picture. I wouldn't remember. Maybe a long time ago. I think. No, that can't be. I think I saw her like 5 years ago.
5 years. She went missing like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
She went miss. I'm probably just wrong. Maybe it's a long time ago. I can't really recall too much most of the time.
Okay, thank you, sir. But you will see Patrick is very deep in his thoughts.
You can feel a not very strong hand on your back, patting you. Don't worry. At least we found a place where she have been. Maybe we will find her soon.
Thank you, Micah.
I just asking for a room.
You get a key, and they explain to you where you can go to take a bath, where you could get new clothes in the town.
My clothes are
Yeah.
fine. Still.
Yeah, but they kind of look at your friends.
Yeah, I would say that too. Yeah, looking horrible.
All right.
Okay, then I'm going to my room. A little bit comfortable. Going to the shower myself. Get some new clothes on and good to go.
Okay. The others too?
Yeah, while
We
he's
will do
doing
the
that
same.
same thing as well. I just would try to hurry so I can sneak out and just try to find the first possible shop so I can at least buy something new.
You do that and you find it pretty quick. It's not hidden in town. Problem is getting there, because you can't really, like, you know where it is, you know how to read the bus stops and everything, but the buses are just not coming. Or every fourth bus would be there, but at some point you just realize this is pointless and decide to walk by
Back.
foot. Whatever you wanna get, you can get, unless it's
Expensive.
covered in diamonds, I guess.
Yeah, and it's nothing very special, just like a shirt and something to keep me warm
Okay.
in case it's not summer.
It
Do we
is
have
summer.
summer?
It's August. It's
August,
the end
right.
of August.
Forget about the thing with keeping me warm. I just want something if it starts to rain so it does not get very wet.
Mhm.
Do not get very wet.
Okay.
I think Patrick will just get clothes from his normal stuff he
Yeah.
got along. So
Yeah, you probably have stuff with you, or your stuff isn't that dirty anyway, so yeah. Okay, so you all meet back up again?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
What do you guys do? You...
How late is it?
It's like
a really-
afternoon, late afternoon.
Hmm.
It's not
How
not,
many
not
time
evening. It's like
passed by?
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
So how long is it ago so we arrived with the train?
The ride was like 2 hours.
Well, I am active. I have energy. I can go. So we go. And
Yeah.
we go.
As long as we do not walk that far, I'm getting old. It's not the best decision to walk everywhere.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 54.
Okay, that's kind of old.
Nothing a good beer
Excuse
can
me?
fix, my friend.
Ah,
I'm 45. So I'm not that young anymore too. What do we do now? Because we have kind of no information except the asylum. But it's kind of late to visit there, I think.
in case we do not decide to go there today, we maybe could watch out for our friend at the train station. Maybe Arthur was his name, right? How do you pronounce it? Arthur? Arthur?
Arthur.
Arthur. Yeah. I will learn. Maybe he is back and ready to come with us.
Another thing, in situations like these, you can always roll for intelligence to maybe get a fourth perspective on what you could be doing.
Yeah, I definitely.
Yep, but I won't roll because I only have a 45.
I have 85. I will roll for you guys.
Oh, wow.
Thank you very much.
Smarty pants.
Extreme success.
Smarty pants thinks of another thing. You guys, all that you know of right now is basically that the asylum is kind of importance to you. Oh yeah, also with an extreme success, you do realize that an asylum is probably open 24/7. They have
Oh.
early, late, and night shifts, so when you would go there is not really important. But also,
Okay, that's good to know.
you found out a lot about the city from just the information thing and the woman, and you all now have little bits of information. Normally, how you would expand on that information and knowledge is a library. You could probably find out way more about places and possible leads for whatever is of interest to you in a library.
That's true. And one thing another. What's about the book? Can I look at it? Yeah, Michael.
I don't know if anyone knows that there's a book except for Michael.
Oh shit. True.
I think Michael's the only one that knows that Henrietta had a book, yeah.
Then I don't know and I don't ask for it because I can't possibly know about the book. Then I would say we all know that's no, we don't know about the Feyman too.
You
We don't
only know
know
about
anything.
a weird symbol on the ground.
Yes.
You don't know.
This weird
There's a lot
symbol
of
the
open
ground.
questions in the room.
I mean, the cool thing is kind of. Do I remember the symbols or is it just so?
Didn't
Yeah.
she said something about the Feyman
No, she
before
didn't say
she shot at me?
Did she? But well, I
She
didn't
said,
hear it.
"I apologize, Father."
Ah, okay, fuck.
Yeah, father.
That doesn't say anything.
Okay, good. Well, then I would say either. But it's up to you guys. What do you want? We can go to the library and search for the symbols we found in the train, Maybe we found something in the occult section there. When there is
In
something
the
like
occult
that.
section.
In the occult section, in the mystery goals occult, where maybe we find Lovecraft and asking him a little bit out about his stuff.
That was
Or
interesting.
we going to the asylum, because I can remember that thing have open end. Henrietta is probably not there, but it's mine. I mean, for the nurse from his wife is maybe there, or they know something.
Shouldn't we just look for Arthur as first?
Arthur. I mean, well, he can be everywhere. He can be in a police station.
I thought he would be on the train station still, but
He's
I
in the
do
train
not-
station.
He
I
said
haven't
catch up
seen him
with you
yet.
later.
I think he said catch up with you later. Can we actually find him?
If you go to the train station, the thing is, you guys cannot. You don't have a car or means of public transport because that seems to be completely full at the moment. You don't know why the public transport isn't working, but you know it's not. And
I see.
going from A to B walking would take a lot of time. So if you want to go back to the train station, walking from A to B takes time. You can go there. Right now you're not far from the motel, so you could just go and check. But
I think he wants to catch up with us later. I don't think it's really informative to go to Arthur right now. Maybe later.
If you say so, then I would be for the library.
For the library.
We
Sure,
should
it's-
try to find something out about the place before we visit it.
Yeah, it's also true. I mean, maybe there's some information about the hospital too. Just about Patrick is fine with that because it took a little bit longer to actually ask about his wife because information about his wife is not in the library.
Maybe we have luck and there might be something like an workers list in the library.
Oh, that's
Sometimes.
true. Then we
Some-
can go to the
That's
section.
a good idea.
That's a really
The
good idea.
library is not my favorite place to go, but
Oh, I love the library. I'm
Yeah.
going to the library.
Finally, something we have in common.
Yes. And a taxi or something is kind of personal transport too, or is there
you
something like-
can try to get it. For that, roll for luck.
I would
Sure,
like
roll
to
for luck.
throw
Oh, you can-
my briefcase at a car.
Well, my luck is not with me. I don't find anything, or probably everything is full.
You don't. They drive past you. Other people are more lucky, and the taxi stops for them. It's difficult. You really don't get it. Like you don't know enough about the town to know why. Whatever is happening right now.
we fucking invisible
went.
to them.
No, I think it's some kind of event here. Something. Maybe something about the witchcraft, but hey, I don't know. Let's go to the library with what God gave us, some legs and some feet.
Do the people look like they are in a hurry or something?
Which people?
The people around us.
The people around you know. The ones that do look like they're in a hurry and very stressed are the very few taxi and bus drivers. Like the people around you, yeah, sure, like every now and then, like a busy businessman or just someone who likes to look mean and look like they're in a hurry. Typical street
Just-
life.
I'm watching someone else who is kind of waiting for a taxi. Take him and excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm new here. I currently arrived in Denver. Can you ask? I just want to ask you because here everything is full here. No personal transport is reachable.
Yeah.
So, is something up? Is some event here? Is this normal?
No event. I mean, we saw it coming. Like the public transport system is kind of messed up. The workers aren't getting paid a lot. There have been rumors about a riot maybe happening soon. The workers finally standing up for themselves. I don't know, some are still working, but as you can see, it's not enough. I don't know what the town's gonna do about it, but just be careful when something does break out, maybe.
Okay. Good information, thank you. Okay, the food it is. I tell them, of course, what he is.
I would just noodle you and follow you.
Yeah, then we walk to the library, I think. We have no luck.
Okay.
Patrick will follow a bit grumpy.
You.
So he's not pissed or something, but
Mhm.
library is Dublin's place to be. I think as an Irish people you would say, maybe we should go to a church.
Okay, you guys walk through the streets of Danvers, and you do reach the library at some point. It's still open. It's getting closer to the evening, but the sun is still up. And yeah, inside, there's an older woman with big glasses. She's reading something, but constantly like eyeing up, checking everything and everyone. Okay, what do you guys wanna try to read up on?
Well, I definitely first I get a book about Latin because I thought because I saw some Latin and everybody talks was crazy, so I get a book about Latin just to have it there when I need it with vocabulary or something, and then I'm searching for the occult section. I mean, I'm trying to search about the symbols, definitely. I'm going
Okay.
for firstly about religion,
Okay, you try to
Religion.
search for religious stuff, yeah.
religious stuff, and maybe the history about the town.
Okay, maybe history about town. Okay, roll for library use.
Oh, I will do that.
There
You
is
get a
eight.
bonus die because you have time. The others you can think about what you maybe want to look up, who you maybe want to talk to. Okay, Takoda, another extreme success. Why not?
Why not?
So I'll give you a few things actually.
Okay. like-
You. Oh wait, this is annoying. Down here, down here, down here, down here, down here. It looks like a lot because it is a lot. You know things about this. You can scroll down and read yourself happy with what you found out about the cult of the Feyfather.
Okay. Hey, Father, cool. That's actually cool.
I will actually read the few important things out loud. So, the Feyfather cult, it is always talking about this creature that's a shining man with 3 arms, 4 legs, no head, and wings the size of buildings. The cult was founded back in 1642 by a young family that had lost their father. They were promised, a lot of strength and support and someone to guide them to not, so they don't have to be alone in such troubling times. And they accepted, and thus was the cult of the Feyfather created. His followers do not question him, and Takoda, you don't get all of this information from just the random books. Michael, I suppose you wanted to read the yellow book that you found.
Yeah, before that, I just would look for a section who's less intelligent, inspired than that. I want
Right.
to. I want to give something to Patrick so he's not getting bored and can read something like an kid's book or a funny story about something.
Well, Patrick, it's your choice.
Patrick would be first busy to go to the laborist.
Mhm.
And yeah, show her the same picture and ask if he seen this woman.
She says, "Well, yeah, I know her. She's been here a few times. But let me look it up." And she puts her book down and looks at the side where she has something that looks like a book lending list of books that the library gives out to people, basically. The book renting list. And she takes one of these huge books and puts it away, and the next and the next. As you can see, she's going through the years of the library, through the archive of the books that it has given out. As she reaches a book or the archive of the year 1915. There she opens the book and flips through the pages. That woman, her name was Minnie, right?
Alright.
Yeah, I know her. She's been here a few times. She lended a few books. I'm not sure if I can just tell you what they were, confidentiality and all. But yeah.
So Patrick will take out something like a Personalausweis,
Mm-hmm.
those papers, and
Mhm.
will show it to him. So I'm her husband. When was the last time you saw her?
She closes the book again and shows you. 5 years ago. I don't remember exactly when. But yeah, around July.
5 years ago again.
Hmm.
Strange.
Can Patrick see what kind of book she was lending?
The woman tells you, well, she wasn't just. She was pretty interested in the Denver State Hospital. She, to my knowledge, she's been there a few times. There's a couple of books about the hospital here. Maybe some of them even mention her.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
are the books still available here?
Yeah, of course, they're right over there. She points you in a direction.
Okay, yeah, Patrick will go to the books and we'll see if you can find something interesting.
And I would
Uh,
like to just read the book.
Okay. Any book?
No, this book.
The yellow book.
This book. The book.
The book.
The book.
If you read the yellow book, you can also, with that and Takoda's work, you get the full text of the Fey Father. And also, Michael,
Yeah.
you can also roll for library use if you want to look for something extra.
I would love to look for something extra.
Like extra too.
Takoda,
Yes.
you, with an extreme success, also get this other piece of information.
Hey!
You read about this. The Salem witch trials.
Ah, yeah. History.
You guys can do with those things whatever you like. I don't know if you can look at them in the players' journals as well. If
I
not,
can.
I will make you the
see them.
information available later anyway.
I mean, the headouts are there. I can open them and
Okay,
read
good.
them.
Here's there.
If you can see any other handouts that I have not shown to you yet, do not look at them. I don't know how to hide them.
Nope.
Okay,
They
good.
are hidden. Only two. The Salvage traits and the Favor the Cult.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Michael,
Yes.
In the book, you basically find that it is like an instruction manual, a book explaining the ways of the cult of the Father himself, preaching his ways and always to believe in him and trust in him, to not question his actions or orders, to believe that they're for the good and for your good. You also find a name. You find one single name that says Richard Lee. I will write it down. Richard Lee. That's one name that you find, and it is used as the unworthy. Richard Lee is the unworthy in whatever you read up.
Strange.
And yeah, you Takoda find more about the Salem witch trials. Basically, a lot of people died, were killed, prosecuted around, bit more, no, not 300 years ago, and yeah, it's got a big connection to this town, even to today. People often, most of them, feel ashamed, try to honor what happened, or not honor, but show respect, exactly. And yeah, you read up a bit. Patrick, you, if you like, can read up on the... what's it called? On the hospital, yeah. For that, you can just roll library use with with bonus dice.
Okay, where
With
do
one
I
die.
found library use?
Under language, I think.
In the middle on
Oh
the witness
god.
section.
Can I try to use the library to hit someone?
Is it a 1?
Oh!
Push it!
Oh. With a bonus, use that.
With a bonus. But you could also... oh, that's a 12. That's a success.
Yay!
So you do manage. It's not your strongest suit, but you are plenty motivated to read up about the following. About the Davy Hobbs Asylum. If you guys think, oh, that's a lot of freaking information, that's complicated, yes.
Yes.
It is.
Nice.
And yes, not everything's important,
I like informations.
but at the same time, a lot of it is important. And we will probably have sessions and episodes in the future where you literally sit in the library for hours, real-time hours, and try to figure out information and connect pieces and dots and puzzles.
Just for short informations, I found them the information about the Salem witch trials and the the Feyfather cult.
Yes.
I try to connect them. The years are reasonable near together. Maybe about Danvers history. Do I find something about the Feyfather cult and the witchcraft? Because I read about them and they tell me about killing, sacrificing, manipulating, and stuff like that. And
Wait, guys, if I close something, did this close it for you, or can you still see it?
what's
I
closing?
can still see it.
You can still see stuff. Okay, I just closed the pop-out
no.
handouts. Actually, Michael, do you just read
Yeah.
your book, or do you read more stuff too?
I actually would like to. Nah, Michael would be so interested in that book. He could not do anything else. He
Okay.
just want to know everything
Makes sense.
of it. as well. He's searching especially for the point where the ritual is getting explained.
The ritual, it's difficult to actually understand what the book is saying because it's mostly just about worshipping, about respect and showing that to the god.
Yeah, he would
There-
overfly this.
There is a part, however,
Hmm?
with your role you do manage to find it, that talks about giving to the father knowledge and information in the form of already available knowledge and information. Imagine it as taking a book and throwing it into a fire. Taking a person that's smart and giving it to the Fey Father. The Fey Father is said to be able to take knowledge and power and use it for himself and his followers. You can make with that what you want or roll for intelligence to get it.
So I would think maybe they just wanted to not spend. They just wanted to extract this person there to have the knowledge this person had because she was kind of rich and important. I guess to know how you can get rich is
Mhm.
a very good thing, isn't it? I would like to roll for intelligence.
Sure.
I'm thinking hard. I just want to push the roll.
Okay,
It's
if
a
you push the
problem.
roll, you will use. I mean, do it. If it fails, you'll know what happens. Okay. So, Michael, you kinda. It kinda makes sense to you that they were gonna sacrifice what was left of Mr. Green, because he was a smart, like, CEO that was very successful. So basically, what you said, for which reasons they did it, or what specific reasons, what they wanted, you can't really know. It wouldn't say in the book.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
you were pretty right, yeah. Sacrificing Mr. Green, a wealthy, smart man, makes sense with what you now read in the book. Takoda,
Yes.
a name that you keep reading over and over in the book, or in your books, in your research, is the name of John Endicott. John Endicott. You could probably read up on him as well if you want. That would be a library use role that is hard, because you've been in the library at this point, you guys, about 2 hours, maybe longer.
I'm up for it. So I just roll. Yeah.
You just roll for library use, yeah.
I totally fucking fail.
You can try to
I'm-
push it.
No.
Okay.
Dude,
But yeah.
Michael.
Okay. Michael, you find out about the, Davy Hobbs asylum, or the Denver State Hospital,
I got enough information. So.
known under both names. And Michael, not Michael, and also Patrick. No. But yeah, you, Jesus, you basically find out that the hospital was built a while ago. You had the name of the person that built it. And yeah, at this point, I think it also said there who is. Oh, no, it didn't. But yeah, one more thing that is quite new in a very new book about the asylum is that it is it has been specializing towards not just mental illnesses, but towards recognizing mental illnesses very early on in life, meaning the asylum wants to specialize on treating children.
How nice of that.
For all those informations, you guys take about 2 to 3 hours. It's at this point evening.
Night. Okay, night, evening.
I think when Patrick is finished with the book, yeah, he will observe this situation, check if somebody is following them, if someone is longer in the library with them as usual.
Roll for spot hidden.
Nope.
We are alone.
Yeah, definitely alone.
Nothing suspicious.
So we
Oh,
kind of finished.
Yeah, Patrick will go to the others.
Yeah,
Ask them if they find something.
I tell them what I found. Except, what do I don't tell him? Only about the witch trials. I say what I found about that. About the name John Edicott, that he seems to be an important person about the witchcraft.
He seems to be an important person about the town in general.
In the town.
There was also the Endicott Park, the Endicott pear tree. Something's important about the guy.
And about the cult, the Faithfather cult. And maybe the connections about that in the town.
Another thing, if you guys are researching stuff and do it together, it is easier. You get bonuses, but also the possible downside of if you work together, everyone knows everything. You can't hide anything.
Yeah, Michael, you can't hide everything.
That's my book. I thought it was the way here.
I don't know which book you mean. I see the problem. I think I have some connections in my mind about Endicott.
So now you guys have your information on paper. What's left is practical research. That's kind of how at least my Call of Cthulhu works, or at least for Danvers.
So Patrick will tell Takoda and Michael what he found out about Minnie. So same information. She was here. Seems like 5 years ago, and she was also very interested in the asylum, aka hospital. Yeah. But she doesn't think it makes sense to go there now. Because I think it's 10 o'clock or something.
It doesn't matter because we have time. The asylum is open. So we can always visit it.
It's 24 hours service.
Yeah,
it's like a
24.
hospital. It's
There's always someone there. It seems when we have still energy, I told everything what I know and ask Eichel, did you find something?
Hey, you could see Michael almost falling asleep. He's wanking around, having hard times to still have his eyes open. I found a bit of stuff. Very important.
Oh, so Michael didn't find anything?
We found some stuff very important, but he's not sharing, I think.
Can you be a bit more specific?
Specific. I found stuff about that persons on the train. Very interesting what they try to do there. I think, at least, that I understood what they tried to do.
Should we grab a coffee?
Yeah, that would be great. My eyes are a little bit tired of reading all time. It's the age.
Okay,
Then-
so Patrick will offer his hand to help him up.
He would grab it thankfully and stand up with you.
Okay, so I help Micah up. Okay, so I think we should grab some coffee, and I didn't eat something like for hours.
Yeah, we can go into a restaurant, eat something, drink something, and then going to the next station.
That's a good idea. Let's try this.
Okay, so you guys find the nearest restaurant, walk through
Yep.
town again. It's pretty chill, like both the atmosphere and the temperature. It's alright though. No one's freezing. There's a couple of customers already eating. Yeah, it's late, but there's still a couple of weirdos, I guess, eating cake, or someone's even drinking a coffee. Someone that you recognize. It's a pretty short businessman, as well as a couple of other people eating sandwiches, talking.
Just for information,
Mhm.
Takoda is ultra suspicious about this town. He doesn't like anyone in this town currently. I read about the history about the town, the Faithfather cult. In his mind is currently rotating and working, and everything and around him, even in the train, what happened in the train makes him suspicious about this town and this people. So seeing the short businessman again makes him totally focused on that kind of objective he have now. Find out who this man is. Because in his mind is thinking, this businessman is a potential murderer. So is he sitting alone?
He's sitting alone, sipping his coffee, reading a newspaper. Under the street light, it's kind of difficult, especially with his height, to get enough light.
Is this a big table so we can all three sitting down on the table, or
The
is he
table
more...
is pushed against the wall, and he's on one side. There's one more table on the one more seat on the other side. You could take chairs and make yourself comfortable, but it's a coffee
Would
table.
strange. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I just looking at Patrick and Michael nodding against the businessman, just saying, you know this guy? He was on the train too. He actually was not anymore on the train after the policeman entered, so he kind of slipped around. Potential murderer from Mr. Greenman. Maybe we're sitting around near him to look about him and then maybe confront him about that. After you got your coffee, of course, Michael, and food.
Yeah,
Maybe Takoda, you should sit next to him, and I will keep care he won't escape.
Sure, we can do that too. I mean, you can both get the table near us, and I'm trying to confront him alone.
I see some risk of he will just run away. I will stand behind him.
Oh,
Michael, can you grab me a coffee?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I would take a nap of the coffee.
So it's more a coffee shop, as a just a cafe instead of a restaurant. Because in a restaurant, my information is You're getting a table, and then you're sitting and getting food or something. And a cafe, it's more alive, I would say. People more walking around, more sitting around.
So this is more like bar stocks.
Yeah, exactly, like a Starbucks. No,
Basti.
No, we are not allowed to use that name. It's the bar stocks.
It's
yeah,
Basti. We're
No copyright.
70 years too
Copyright.
early.
a little bit. So then I would say that, like we said, Patrick, you can. I would try to not be that visible to him. So
I will. So if I don't see him tries to move away, I will just stand behind him.
Mhm.
exactly, perfectly good. And then I grabbing a Stuhl. Fuck.
Chair.
English. Something.
Yeah.
Chair. Thank you, girlfriend.
Yeah, we just forget the simplest
Yes,
things. Me
sometimes.
too.
Poof! And then it's empty. Okay, I'm grabbing a chair, getting to his table, sitting. Excuse me, can I sit right beside him?
He looks up from his newspaper. Sure, take a seat, friend.
Sure. Takoda, my name. I was with you in the train. I saw you a couple of times in the train station when something happened. I mean, it was quite lively in the train. I'm right.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to get so revved up about it. It was just pretty stressful. I was on high alert. Kinda only heard about what happened everywhere, so I was trying to be overly careful. I apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean about his behavior? Is he meaning about that he left the train quite
No,
early?
no, he means like that he was so like tense when you just like
Oh, rumbled
accidentally.
around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, no problem. I mean, I need to excuse myself too because I didn't. So you.
Yeah, I'm not
No
the
offense.
tallest. I know.
Yeah, no offense, of course. Well, there's another guy who was totally big. I'm pretty sure you saw him too. Holy shit. But well, that's not what I want to talk about. Shit. What will I question? What's your name? I mean, you know my name.
My name
I
is.
don't-
I'm sorry. My name is Stuart Hine. He leans in, shakes your hand.
Yes, thank you.
I'm just.
Why are you
on a job
exactly.
here?
Oh.
Just something at the asylum. Nothing big. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, we want to be there too, visit it because some of my friends have someone there to visit.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we can walk together there later when.
Yeah,
finish
sure. We'll probably have to walk, right? Have you seen
Yeah.
this? He
Oh
points
yeah, I
the
saw that.
newspaper to you. You can actually read. Then you can read the headline: Danvers public transport workers. A riot building up. And
Yeah, I
then
talked
like a
to
text.
someone.
No, it says a riot building up.
Okay.
Like
oh,
it literally.
is
The
there.
newspaper's actually talking about it.
Okay.
Stuart is like, if even the paper talks about it, it's probably gonna grow bigger than any of us would like. We should be careful. You all should be careful.
Yeah. Everybody needs to be careful. We are new in the town. I don't know about you, how knowledgeable you about the town, but whew.
I've done my bit of research. I know
Yeah.
a lot.
Just about the train again, sorry, but I'm just so
Mm-hmm.
curious what happened there. Do you know what happened there? I
Well,
just got asked about
I know
Green Man,
that.
and did I saw him?
Yeah, I heard the CEO of, or one of the CEOs of Just For You Transport was murdered. What I found to be interesting and tried to tell the police was there was this doctor that was almost ready to jump when Mr. Green collapsed. Like, he immediately ran there and tried to help. I think it was you who revealed him to be not a real doctor.
Yeah.
And this not real doctor was actually ready. He almost like he was expecting Mr. Green to fall. Like he was waiting for it. That was. I told that to the police. I hope it will help. But yeah, it's truly horrible that what happened there.
He didn't talk to the policeman because I looked around about him and he was not outside. He was not in the train. I'm right, or
You didn't see him.
I didn't see him? Okay. Okay, I can try it. After the train stands still, I wanted to talk to you again, but I didn't find you in the train and outside too.
Yeah, I left as soon as possible. I later talked to the police. I went to the station. That's why the day's been dragging so long. I could have been at the asylum before, but I decided to go to the station prior and talk a bit. Also, I wanted to see what's happening with the suspect, Henrietta. I found out. And yeah, she's been brought to the asylum at this point. They kind of declared her as mentally unstable. And yeah, now I'm getting a coffee like you guys, probably tired from the long day, and heading to the asylum. I'm sorry that I left so quickly. I was just...
No problem.
So if
in a hurry.
Takoda will look to Patrick, he will see a face with written "I don't believe him."
I just not. Yeah, it's quite interesting in how interested you are in this kind of situation in the train, like I am. Just the small informations I have, and you found out so much. Holy shit, man. Well, I can't really believe you what happened. I'm thinking kinda you are suspicious because you left and then you go to the police station and then explained everything to them.
I mean, you can go back to the station and ask them. They will clarify it. And to me, you are suspicious too, and I understand that. But I'm just trying to do my job, and essentially...
What is your job on the asylum?
It's confidential. I'm not supposed to talk about it with strangers. I'm sorry. I don't really know you guys.
It's true.
But let's say you said that it's amazing how much I know about what happened on the train, even though I wasn't involved, if you were to believe me. But paying attention is kind of what I get paid to do. Not on the train. That wasn't really... I wasn't interested in the train case, to be honest. But I felt wrong for not going there. I felt wrong for not
Helping out?
Yeah. So I did go to the police station and just shared everything I know. And even though they don't know me, they know who I work for. So it's alright. I'm just trying to do the right thing.
Do you know about someone named Bell?
Bell?
Okay, he doesn't know. Yeah, Jack Bell. Doesn't ring a bell.
Doesn't ring a bell, no.
Sorry. I needed to
Should
say
it?
that.
Is...
Oh no, I thought he's kind of the same situation like you. Someone who is not really a policeman, but still kind of knowledgeable. and helped us out in the case of Henrietta. Short question about you want to go to the asylum because of your work, and the policemen are kinda informative because of your work. You still, of course, no need to tell me what you are kinda working on or what's your thing is. My question is another. I have a symbol of the Feyfather probably just thrown in my note. Do you know anything about the symbol here?
Never seen that before.
Oh my God.
Michael's camera's off.
Yeah, no, it was really just
Yeah,
The
I know,
voice
it was
from the
very...
off.
this invisible man just speaking to me.
Stuart says, well, I've seen it before and never under good circumstances. It's... How do you know it?
How do I know it? That's a really good question. Before I can ask him anything, I'm looking through him about, is he telling me the truth about it?
Roll for psychoanalysis.
Shit, I hate this. Yeah.
I mean, it's a 1, so yeah, you...
Yeah, I have no clue. I'm not the man
you could
for
roll
that.
for... Actually, you could roll for... intelligence.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
a far better thing.
But it's... Yeah, but hard success would be enough. It wouldn't... normal success wouldn't be enough.
Okay.
But with this, you believe him. Like, either he's
So
a very
he-
good liar or... Yeah, I mean, it checks out. It makes sense.
Yeah, he is all really good in telling me kind of the truth and not because he said he knows about the symbol, but only in bad things. So it's kind of the truth, of course. It can mean anything. That's right. It's really hard to ask him around because I don't want to give him any information about me. I'm telling him, oh, I just was with my friends in the library just because I was curious too, and because I need to be in the asylum, and in the train's case, I found out about the symbol, but not really more. It's strange. Because I can feel that it's connected to the town.
So you just found it out of curiosity?
Yeah, I'm a curious man. I'm a doctor.
You weren't looking for it.
I mean, probably not. It's just a symbol. Or it's something bad.
Stuart kind of takes another sip of the coffee, stretches himself, looks back at Patrick, and then looks back at you. He says, I think I would like to retract, take back my offer of working with you people. If you can't be honest with me, I don't want to put myself in a bad situation here.
Okay.
And you
That's
guys
really
don't seem to be telling me much of the truth.
I mean, you're not telling me about what you are working on because I'm just careful.
You don't
You
need
tell
that
me.
information. We can go to the asylum and I will start working my stuff. You can be there if you're allowed by whoever's in charge. But I'm not gonna give someone who walks up to me on the street my assignments. You surely understand that.
Sure, of course. It's just like you said before. We need to be careful in this town. I'm just careful. When I can tell you the truth and what happened and what information I have, then you can secure us your help when we go to the asylum. Just trading. It's just a trade. I'm giving you something, you giving me something.
Patrick will tap him on the shoulders, and because he has a connection to the asylum, and you see this women. And he will show a picture.
He looks at it and says, "Yeah, I do, but I mean, I know a little bit about it. I read about a few things."
You see her?
No, not
Sad.
in person.
When was the last time you heard about her?
I haven't heard about her ever. I read about her.
You read about her?
You guys can see how a woman is getting up from the tables around you, and yeah, she leaves a tip, goes towards the street, and is waiting for a car, for a taxi. Yeah. You can see a taxi actually getting slower, stopping next to her.
Yeah, I think that's the point.
She
where
starts
it's
raising her
getting
arms.
interesting.
She starts raising her arms. You can see fear on her face.
So we see this?
You can see her. Yeah, she's.
Okay. I'm gonna go into the ice to the shop business. Okay, I'm giving you definitely my help. My information about the cult I found out about the symbol was in the library.
The
We are
businessman looks to the side. He grabs you and pulls you down. If you wanna resist, roll for strength. If you wanna resist, you don't have
I
to.
don't want to resist.
Okay,
Don't want
he pulls you down, and you can see why. The woman that just raised her arms shakes a little bit. You can all hear a loud bang. The shot of a pistol from the taxi hitting the woman. She falls to the ground, and the taxi drives away.
Okay, so I would like to say before he hears something, Patrick will run towards her, but I don't think there would be
You
enough
wanna
time.
try to help her?
Yeah.
Okay, Patrick. I would ask you to make 2 rolls. One for your dexterity, the other for your luck.
That's why I knew he just tries to put me down.
That's a 99.
Oh no.
That's good. Patrick, you ran towards, as you can see what's probably about to happen. You managed to, tackle her or save her, but you yourself get shot for 2 damage as the bullet, runs through your arm. You fall to the ground. You can see a little bit of the broken glass, the broken window on the car. A man with, or a person, a figure with covered face, looking disappointed, throwing the gun into the leg space of a possible driver, or a possible passenger, and then the taxi drives off.
Jesus, Patrick, you're a man.
Stuart looks around. He looks at you, Takoda. Are you hurt?
No, definitely not. Are you?
Okay, then
Thank you.
I'm good. He stands up, looks around, and runs to you, Patrick.
I'm running too because I'm seeing that Patrick is wounded.
Okay, is this the same shoulder or the other?
Your choice.
With that bad luck, I think he hit the other shoulder. Ah, fuck. Ah.
Okay, I'm getting down. Firstly because he is in front of me. Can you write down his name?
Yeah.
I want to save it.
His name is Stuart Hine.
Stuart Hine. Okay. What Stuart is doing?
Is the lady okay?
I'm just behind him. I'm definitely helping out Patrick when he does nothing. I just want to see, because he's in front of me, what he's doing.
Stuart runs forward and he looks after the taxi that's driving and seemingly writes down the
Number plate.
number plate.
Oh, that's good.
Thank
Okay.
Then he comes back to you, to whoever's hurt, and yeah, tries to help. Takoda, you can roll for medicine with a bonus die because Stuart is helping.
I will do. Medicine it is. I need some ferret things here. Let's go.
That's very good. Patrick, you regain 1 hit point.
Yeah.
And yeah, the woman is very grateful, very shocked. She tries to express her gratefulness, but barely words come out. She's too shaken up.
Maybe we should go back in and grab you some water.
Water.
Okay, Stuart goes in as well, and you can see how he, tries to call someone. It's
Oh.
the police.
Sad that we don't have our listener here.
I mean, he calls the police. You can hear.
Okay.
Just explains the situation. One person hurt, attempted shooting,
Hey.
murder. Says the number plate as well, and yeah.
How does the lady look? So, like a rich woman,
Yeah.
or
She looks very fancy. She's wearing pretty nice clothes. Looks higher class.
why should somebody try to shoot you? What's your name?
I don't know why they would. But my name's Leah, but they wouldn't have a reason for it, right? I didn't do anything.
Depending. What's his surname?
Who are you?
Well, my name is Takoda Eichbaum. I'm just a doctor. Be lucky here around to help my friend who helped you.
My name is Patrick McAllister.
My name is Michael Siegmann. I'm happy to know you.
My full name is Sakol. Leah Sakol.
Nice to meet you, Leah.
Tell me, are you from here?
Yeah, I work here.
Aye.
You work here? Here? In this
No,
restaurant?
in this town, not in the restaurant.
Okay.
No.
Can I ask you what is your job?
I work for higher. Okay, how do I explain? Wait. I am currently taking a break from being a traveling representative of Just For You Transports.
Transports? So
Wasn't
the
that
kind
the
of
name of the train company?
It's not a train company. We're
personal transport.
we're a moving transport company. Trains, trolleys, taxi, bus, planes.
Oh.
So the riot or anything what's happening currently on the city because everything is full. And everybody, and you telling us you don't know why somebody is trying to shoot you?
I mean, they wouldn't have a reason to shoot me just because I represent a bigger company, do they?
They do. You are the name of their company, and everything what's happening currently.
Danvers
it's your
isn't my
fault.
company. Danvers, these taxis, the public transport, they're not under just for your transport. Not yet. We're working on it. We're trying to give them better circumstances. And then someone just attacks me.
Yeah, they attack you because they don't agree with you, or they have no information about that what you have. They don't know about you anything. They only know this current situation. This current situation is fucking bad, and you're kind of responsible for that.
We're trying to figure it
Takoda,
out,
I
okay?
think, if I understood the lady right, she's on the side of the workers. So
We're trying to help them.
Yeah, they don't know that you want to try to help them. They only see the current situation. That's why they're shooting at you. Does something
That's
like
not
that
a
happen?
reason to shoot at me.
Well, people doing strange and crazy stuff. I'm looking at Stuart. Does something like that happen? After? Fuck.
Often.
Yeah.
Often.
Often? Jesus. It's hot today. It's not my English day.
Stuart says, I don't know. I don't live in the town. I don't think so. I really hope not.
I mean, a first train station, strange things happening, Green Man just is disappearing and it's also dead. Now this lady got attacked. What's this they stay today? What's this happening?
Stuart
I
looks
was
at
in
you.
the Great War and in the wars of Ireland and never get shot. And I got shot twice today.
Yes! I'm a fucking doctor. Normally I'm not helping so many people in first aid in just one day.
Stuart
So,
kinda tries to whisper a little bit to you, Takoda, and he says, well, I'm not sure why you're here in this town, what your goal is in the asylum, but I guess strange and unusual goals tend to bring up strange and dangerous situations. Or are you here on vacation?
No. To
That
be
could
telling
explain it.
you, I'm telling you now the truth. I'm here because I have a letter from my mom, but my mom is dead. Either one. I'm just telling you, sorry, Patrick, giving him the informations. He showed you his wife, and his wife is gone, together with his probably son. And also the thing in the train now. So we coming there close together. This kind of things happening right now. We wanted to go to the asylum because his wife kind of worked there, probably. So this was our first station. And of course, what's happening right now makes things not really easier. What's
Well,
your goal?
I'm about to make it more complicated then. Your wife doesn't work at the hospital. Sorry to disappoint you. She stopped working there about 5 years ago.
Okay, that makes things really not really easier. Because you are not the first man who said she is not there since 5 years ago, and this 5 years ago, I don't know. When you... Wait a second, do we have some information? Patrick? When did you know that she's missing?
Was just like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
So you saw her 3 or 4 weeks ago?
Correct.
Okay, so she just is not there anymore 5 years ago. Okay, that's good. Okay.
I'm kinda curious, excuse the question, but how can it be that so much persons know this person from 5 years ago?
Camera,
It's
Tim. Camera.
oh, since when is the camera out?
Like half an hour.
I'm sorry. After you told me camera, I thought you want me to turn it off. So
Why would I want you to turn it off?
I'm not sure. I was maybe because the door was open.
When I say questionable things, please question me. Like,
I was very in story.
okay.
I
But yeah, you ask why.
thought about that. Yeah. How can it be that you guys everywhere here in the town know her so quite well when it's 5 years ago? How important was this person to the town?
I mean, she worked in the hospital. People get around. I don't know how many
Yeah.
people know her, but if you ask anyone on the street, they'll probably not know. But someone who's lived here a while or been to the hospital, or maybe somewhere where she was a couple of times, they would know her. I know her because I looked at, the insights and details of the asylum. And to answer your question, Takoda,
Is there something like inside I can roll for that?
psychoanalysis. And to answer your question, Takoda, I am here for. I'm investigating disappearances. Patients in the asylum have been gone missing over
Okay,
the
that's
last 2
5
months.
Oh.
Okay. That makes so everything's. But she doesn't work anymore there, so that's can't be happening.
No, she stopped when she conceived
5
her
years
child.
ago. Okay.
What?
But the thing is, Henrietta,
Yeah, she stopped when
kinda-
she gave birth to her son.
She went missing a month ago. She was pregnant and she didn't have a child before. What are
Well,
you talking about?
I don't know. I was looking at, as I said, the papers, the information, the documents of the hospital, and her child was. She conceived her child there, and then later she stopped working there.
Edric, do you have any information about your wife, or
Here's this the first time because she was pregnant with our first child.
well, not her first child, probably. Do you know her 5 years ago?
No, I started working on this case not even a month ago.
Oh, I asking Patrick
Oh.
about his wife. Like, do he know how long does your marriage gone? 5 years? 10 years? 20?
You would have known her longer, Patrick.
Okay.
I think so. I don't think. I didn't mention it in my backstory, but.
This isn't a random. Oh yeah, I didn't know her back then. That'd be boring. That
Yeah.
would be a real life thing that would happen.
Strange. So many strange things. Okay. You're working on disappearance. Oh, you know Henrietta. Henrietta is currently in an asylum, and you say me currently that people are missing in the asylum.
6 have gone missing in the past 3 months. Yeah.
6?
6. So you, how much do you know about the train situation?
Mr. Green died.
Do you know
A fake doctor
how?
tried to help him. No.
No. So you don't know. Okay. Henrietta was involved in that kind of situation, but she didn't really kill him. They tried to, but they didn't. Someone else did. And
Do you know who?
sadly not. Actually, I was suspicious about you, but
Well, I don't have to tell you that I didn't. The one that would tell you that they didn't either. You
Yeah,
just
I
gotta
mean,
believe me, I guess.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you need to believe me too because I'm suspicious too. We all kind of suspicious because we all don't know. But Henrietta and Ralph didn't. Probably. I'm something missing. Yeah, just anyway. The thing is, Ralph is probably dead. Or he kind of survived the jump also out of a window of a moving train. But we can both be sure that he's dead. And Henrietta is currently in the asylum, where people are missing. Do you get the connections? Maybe Henrietta, who wanted to kill Greenman, did a... I take the symbol out. Take the symbol, make a sacrifice of something, getting caught, getting to the asylum, and there are missing people in the asylum. So I think there is a group working on it to get peoples out of the asylum and maybe getting also Henrietta out of the asylum. So I think we both agree on that we need to be on the asylum as fast as possible so we actually catch her. Because I have the feeling when we are not fast enough, Henrietta is out of the window.
We'll have to talk to Dr. Hobbs later.
Makes sense.
Stuart, if I could ask you, what was the name of the boy?
Wait. Patrick, you kind of missed giving me the most important part. I love the music.
Oops.
It's very great.
Music.
I'm like, the steward kind of thinks for a moment. I think it was Shane? Sean? Sean? I think it was Sean.
And
Yeah.
you guys could see nearly makes sense to make a sanity roll.
Yeah. It does.
No.
You can catch yourself, but you're still weirded out as hell.
So you would see like all his powers went from Patrick, but he is able to catch himself. That's the name you wanted to give the shite of a bear boy. Something is pretty fucked up here.
Stuart looks at you. He just says, "You know what? Let's just all go to the asylum."
Yeah, it's indeed pretty fucked up. This is kind of strange.
Maybe it's a
before.
misunderstanding.
What?
Maybe
yeah.
it's a woman that looks similar.
Stuart, what things happen currently in this town? I don't think something like that happens. It's definitely a connection.
Okay. Before we leave, though, and you can hear police sirens arriving.
Ah, okay. I wanted to say I wouldn't leave Leah alone. So
And then, yeah, the officers question what happened if any of you don't say the truth. Tell me what you changed, whatever. If not, you can just cooperate. And yeah,
I would like to step a few steps back while the others are getting asked questions from the police officers, so I can read something on another book.
the menu.
You're getting your book out in the
I'm
open.
getting a book out.
it doesn't
I'm
look that
curious.
suspicious.
No, it's just an old, big, gigantic brown book in an very
Oh, that one.
extra fine leather
theme
Mm-hmm.
and old thick pages. It's kind of big, so yeah.
You should tell Dusty.
Stuart looks back and he's like, whispers to you, Takoda. Well, weird things happen to weird people.
Yeah, definitely. Today's a strange day. And I have a feeling that's not that's not the last ones. Oh.
Why
All right, so you guys tell the police everything important?
Well, I didn't say anything.
Everything about this situation, so
Okay, you don't lie about anything.
No.
Okay.
Always when you're telling me something like that, I have the feeling to lie. Maybe I need to lie more, but I'm not a good liar.
All right. So the police questioned the woman as well. She just like in the conversation with you guys, she seems very invested in what she's doing, that she's doing the right thing, that she's trying to help the workers, that they shouldn't have a reason to attack her. Okay.
I still have that in mind.
Yeah. Do. Copy, paste. There you go. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
That was all right. Yeah, everyone gets questions. She's very sure about actually doing the right thing, and she does not want to press charges. Do you, Patrick?
And you got shot.
If you got shot,
I would.
I would too. You're a soldier.
would make sense. To press charges against unknown.
Yeah, Stewart tells you, however, well, you could get probably some money out of it, and maybe even catch the bastard that did it. Problem is, do you know how much time and effort you have to put into that? No offense, if you want to do it, but you seem quite busy. With,
Mm,
You mean
you
me?
know.
So I will say to the police, I didn't. His face was covered with a mask. I can give some information. I don't think it makes sense.
Okay, then it won't go from your side, but we'll still just gotta investigate it. Thank you for sharing.
Did Stuart
Everything that happened.
mention the numbers plate?
Yeah,
Oh,
he already did that when he first called the police.
okay.
Okay. Then you go to the Davy Hobbs Asylum.
Wrong, yes.
Yep.
On the way there, Stuart makes a joke. You guys want to take a taxi or you want to walk?
Maybe can I get a taxi? Of course.
Michael
I
actually would
prefer to
even-
not
I
be
don't
shot.
have another shoulder for a bullet.
Last time someone stopped a taxi, they got shot. Stuart's like, well, maybe you can get one when you travel later, but I would not recommend it.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Okay.
I'm okay. Then we walk again.
Okay, so you guys walk. Oh yeah, Michael, you want to say something? I think.
Yeah. I would actually react to the joke like a very bad actor. Like, yeah, haha, good one. He's very in thoughts right now.
Okay. Stuart's like, very, very Very comedic group, I see. Okay, let's go. And you guys make your way until you eventually reach.
My home.
No. Welcome to Scenario 2, the Davy Hobbs Asylum. You walk up to the gates, and they're not closed. You can walk in. The doors, however, are closed. You can ring a big bell, not Jack Bell.
Jack
the normal
Bell.
one.
Just imagine there's a group of 5 people stacking up. One is hammering against the door. Open! This is the Germans! Let us in!
Oh no.
Hausdurchsuchung! What does that mean? Just open the door.
Just open, please. And yes, Stuart rings it. Soon the door opens, and you can see in front of you this person. You can see in front of you
Holy shit.
Davy Hobbs.
He's old as well.
He is far older than even you, Michael. The doctor, the head doctor and therapist of the Davy Hobbs Asylum, named after him at some point.
He is the one who's opening the door. What luck. Yeah.
And he looks at all of you. He just says, welcome. It's pretty late for visiting hours. And here I would end episode 3.
Yeah.
I would pull my gun out and point it at his head. Let us in, old man! It is an emergency!
He's not
Stop,
gonna
stop,
stop you,
stop.
I think.
Yeah. He's
I
kind
need
of
a
dead
pistol.
anyway.
I need a gun, I guess.
He's cool. Davy Hobbs is cool.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, let's. If no one wants to say anything more in game, let's go. Let's move to feedback round.
Yes.
Of course.
2.
All right. Anyone wanna start?
Yeah, I can start this time.
Okay. Go ahead.
I mean, this round, this session was a little bit calmer, like the last sessions, but the last session was like kind of the tutorial, so much tense in the sessions. So here you have like an open world, and it was a little bit difficult to get the gasp on, but with an intelligence roll, it's kind of rolling out, and I didn't experience like that, so it's really helping out. And I like that a lot. And then, of course, when something again happening, I'm still curious about things we did had the library use, but I'm still have not really new knowledge about the town and things. Like, it's just bits of informations, but no clue about anything at all. So I'm curious what's happening in the asylum and what Dr. Hobbs have to say. Just curious. And I liked the session again. Nothing
Nice.
to complain.
Good to hear. You can give it to someone else. The Basti or Tim, whoever.
Basti, go.
Yeah, it was pretty open session. Didn't have a clue where it was going, but holy fuck, I am very curious where this is going and can't wait for scenario number 2 or session 4. I had fun in the library with a woman that was standing up in the restaurant. I'm not sure if we had missed something very big, but I had no idea what to check for. Yeah, that's it. It was a very good session. Thanks for keeping.
Thanks for
easy.
playing.
Trying.
And I will give the word to Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to say that it was very interesting as always. But yeah, the finding stuff out thingy with the library and reading books and stuff, that's pretty cool. That's I like that.
Oh,
I like
good that you like it. 'Cause if not, I would have to change quite a bit of stuff. But yeah.
I like
I'm
the
always open for other stuff as well. Maybe you could try out the whole universe.
Just go in the library.
It's always something different. But yeah, I'm very interested in the Asylum. I'm also thinking of a person who might be already inside. Maybe, hopefully, Arthur might be there. Yeah, and I think it's very funny that nobody noticed at the point when she said there is 6 people already missing. Michael thought loud, wait, I thought it were 4 people. And nobody reacted to this, so I just
didn't
thought,
heard that.
oh, okay. Maybe I was silent. But yeah, it was some thoughts.
One of the other heard that?
No, I didn't hear it
but
too.
I saw your reaction and thought you said it.
No.
I knew that you should have said it, or thought it at least.
That's big informations. Jesus. Okay, well, Michael, probably I will soon go ahead and have a personal speaking with you.
2 warning shots in the chest.
No, I have
Warning.
I have no pistols. I think we both are kind of the weakest persons.
Oh
in the
yeah.
group.
If you would know my stats, you would
How,
probably get
how
it
strong
by
are you?
Like trip him and he dies.
30.
30.
30.
I'm 32.
Oh, nice. We are the old guys in the group.
Here we are, the old guys. I'm not strong. I'm a doctor. I don't need to be strong.
Davy Hobbs is weaker than you guys, probably.
Probably. Maybe when he has 35, he's stronger than me.
So we can fight him.
Please
Probably
don't.
1-1. No, I don't want to fight him. His doctors are kind of cool together. For me,
All of
no.
the because now I will be using more pictures and like these handout thingies, as you saw a
That's
little bit.
pretty cool. I forgot to mention that. I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of that.
Thanks.
Yeah, I like handouts. I like information, so I don't need to write it up.
And now also pictures, and I will be using like those random people generator free of copyright thingies. So some people will look extra creepy. Yeah.
Oh, this Dean stuff thingy.
I'm using
Program.
another one because I can't figure out that one because I'm too stupid. But this one works.
yeah.
This one's from
Can you
Dean's
send me the
actually.
link for that, maybe?
That one was actually from Dean's thing. Or
Oh.
do you mean the picture?
Okay.
Do you want the picture?
No, I don't want
Okay.
a picture. I am this. That no,
For later.
don't.
I mean, I wouldn't.
I would like
Judge
to
it,
print
but-
it out and stick it on my wall. No, don't worry. I am thought about the system, so I can probably make.
Ventured.
Yeah, so I can use make my own old man pictures.
Nice.
I did it.
Oh,
It sounds
gosh.
even more creepy than before.
A guild. What nets not useful.
But yeah, that's it. I'm very happy to play. Thanks for keeping,
Thanks for playing.
and that's for you, Dean.
I kind of made
He's
an
not listening.
agreement that someone has to dab. Because I don't know why.
It's
Yeah.
important. We have to keep it balanced.
The cringe
It's like
level
an high
has to
five.
be held up high. Okay, then I will say a few Ending words? Yeah, now it is open world. It is very much like, so now what? Because yeah, you can literally be doing anything. But as you found out, and Basti said it as well, and Takoda said it in game. Like you all have an idea that there's, and Dean said it before as well. Everyone, I think. The more you look into something, you will get answers, but you will get even more questions. That's the point. Basti, when you said like you feel like you missed something big with the woman, with this Leah, probably. Or like Pascale, when you said that researching, you have a lot of info, but also kinda nothing. You only have these bits of information. Yeah. There's not gonna be a book where it answers every question. There's just gonna be books that give you the opportunity to connect the dots and answer some of the questions yourselves. But regardless of, I mean, I told everyone it's gonna be difficult to figure out anything in the game. But regardless of that, you're doing very well, in my opinion.
We all really good numbers currently.
Not just the rolling. I don't mean the rolling. I mean the thinking and like thinking for your characters, not just rolling everything. Like if we wanted to roll everything, we could just sit here and roll dice all the time. But you're doing very good. I'm excited to find out how good you will be doing.
Yeah, in the really tight situations, man.
That and the big picture topics and stuff are very cryptic, as you've already found out. Like, you know a little bit about the Salem witch trials, about this weird cult, about the hospital. You may all think, why?
I mean, the god seems like have some. I don't know. Do you know the movie Hereditary?
I don't.
You don't?
I feel like I should.
Oh, it's a really, really strange horror movie. I mean, strange is kind of upsetting.
Yeah.
Because it's not really like it giving you shock moments. It's just a really upsetting. It's you don't feel well in this movie when you watch it, but when you try to watch it, you know what I mean. And there is kind of a same. You will know the Ähnlichkeiten
The
Mhm.
connections.
in the movie, the connections in the movie, and what did you give us in information about the Fae Father?
It's a very psychological horror movie scene. It's very nice.
Yeah,
I
it's
can recommend
really
it.
nice. Can recommend it, but
But I think here it's very similar and very. At this point, you guys know the world is not just secretive, but also dangerous, not to be trusted. The only things that you have that you can maybe depend on is yourselves.
that's a hard one because I'm mistrusting all the time, and people I'm playing with, I normally try to trust, but every people you just throw at me, I'm mistrusting them totally. With a little short businessman, maybe he was helping, but always in my head is, I don't like this person. I need to, of course, try it down because I need, of course, more information. So I need to work with him to try out what his real intentions maybe are. But I need to be not that threatening. I need to relearn that. Jesus.
I mean, you're right to not put trust into everyone. That would be very dangerous.
That's true, but I wanted to threaten him. I wanted to threaten him about his murder and wanted to be locked down in a case and wanted to say something, but I can't because I have, of course, that's not in character. That's not Takoda. Takoda is a doctor and not a policeman.
And think about it. If Stewart would be the murderer of Mr. Green, even if he really was that is, and you looking for the murderer of Mr. Green, those things don't contradict each other. It's not a problem. It wouldn't be a problem for Stewart that you're looking for the murderer, which he could be, and him still getting use out of you guys.
It's true.
He doesn't have, like, there's no reason for him. If you were or is not the murderer, there's no reason for him to be weird around you.
That's true.
Because you can be helpful. He can be helpful. You can help each other. Even if you're enemies at core, potentially, you don't know that. Even then, why act like enemies if you can pretend friends?
Yeah, like a good call said, have your enemies always by your side.
Yeah. And
Except when they're going through a pistol.
yeah, but so far Stuart actually helps you, kinda.
Yeah, now you have a pistol, I know that.
He helped Patrick as well. I
It's
mean,
true.
You didn't help me, though.
I tried to help you.
but yeah, you will surely figure out the rest at some point. If not, at some point, all of the single pieces and bits of information that you have gathered, the single names that you've heard, will hopefully click.
Oh, I
Because-
will, I hope.
Imagine it as now you have a bunch of points. At some point you will have a web. And you will... It's like watching a TV show where at the end you're like, oh yeah, now I understand episode 1. Cool. And that's basically 7 Inc. And yeah, you're doing great. You're playing very well. It's a lot of fun to play with you, with all of you. And
Nice.
then I'll say goodbye to the stream. This was episode 3 of 7 Inc. Thank you all for watching.
Bye-bye.
Tschüss, ne?
Limbo.